What's up, guys? Who's in here? 1984 barbecue. What's going on, buddy? How you doing tonight? It's freaking cold out here. What do you guys got going on tonight? What's everyone cooking tonight? Getting ready for smoking a turkey in the morning. Nice. What are you smoking it on? Smoking Joe's barbecue. What's going on, buddy? The other Smoking Joe. We get so much shit because of that, Joe. It's hilarious. And that's why we should never and will never change our names. Russ, yeah, man, I'm a desert rat, man. I think it's probably, I don't know, 45, 50 degrees. Maybe a little higher. Green Mountain Grill, nice. You know, I've seen those Green Mountain Grills. I saw a bunch of people cooking on those things in Lubbock when I went to a competition up there. I mean, a ton of people. I think actually Green Mountain was there. And I think Harry Sue was cooking in that. Hey, Mike, what's going on, buddy? I missed that chat. Somebody said they were prepping something. Mike, you got to get a smoker, man. Oh, just cleaning and prepping. Jimmy Q. Yeah, you know, I'm going to cook a turkey in my Gateway drum smoker tomorrow. And, you know, all the sides, the stuffing. I'm going to smoke some mac and cheese. I might do a video on that, on my smoked mac and cheese. But, yeah, I'm doing some briskets, guys. I'm actually shooting a video tonight. I did a trim video that I'll load up tonight. Hey, might get one right now, or tomorrow, I guess, when it's Black Friday, officially Black Friday. Cajun brine for the turkey, going to the smoke, and the WSM and the rotisserie. Using a water pan? I think the water pan will help. LRP. The water pan can only help. I mean, if you brine it or inject it, keeping the turkey moist is probably the biggest challenge, especially if you're going to smoke it. Got an 18-pound brisket ready. Go Steelers. Man, who said that? Man, let me show you who needs to go, boy. Look at that. Man, it's like a Superman uniform right there. Dallas Cowboys, baby. Tomorrow, man. We're taking over the Redskins tomorrow. You know, the quarterback, or the Redskins lost their quarterback, man. And it was a nasty, I think he broke his leg. I can't see that kind of stuff, man, when somebody breaks their leg, especially in football. It's horrible. America's team. Pittsburgh. You know, I got some friends that are Steelers fans, man. And you know what? I'll tell you what, the Steelers, there's a lot of good teams out there that have a lot of history. And the fans are really cool. The Steelers, obviously, one of them. The Bears is another one. They got a lot of history and good football teams, good football city and states for sure. Colt McCoy is coming. Yeah, you know, he's been practicing, but he hasn't seen any live action, man. So he'll be nervous as all get out. I don't know if he'll be, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, tomorrow's game's going to be an interesting one for sure. There you go, Mike. You tell him. The Browns are America's true team. Chicken fried. Hey, man, you're on the cruise, bro. How in the world are you getting a signal up there? You know, we've been on a couple of cruises before, and phone service is horrible. We were on the boat for sure. But let me show you guys what I got going on tonight. Wi-Fi ain't cheap. um, I just lowered my or closed my intakes a little bit, and so I'm at about 280 on the left, and the right's probably going to be a little higher. Yeah, about 290. But I'm doing a video on this, guys. I'll show you, give you guys a sneak peek. I've got 2 prime briskets in there, so you can make it out into the smoke here. And but we are smoking on Veronica, my big El Rey smoker. I've never cooked prime brisket before. I've cooked nothing but I cooked a lot of selects. Google Pittsburgh Steelers scam. Oh God, I'm gonna have to do that. But I've always cooked selects and choice briskets. Just left Grand Cayman, headed to Jamaica. Nice. But I'm cooking up 2 prime briskets tonight, guys. Again, I've always cooked select and choice certified Angus beef briskets before, so this is the first time that I actually cooked some prime briskets. I did not inject them. I got a good trimming on them. But I want to compare them. Chef Johnny, what's going on, buddy? But the prime briskets that I'm cooking tonight, that I'm doing the video on, don't Google it. Oh God, now I'm gonna have to Google it, Mike. Oh God, I hope it's not like that blue waffle or blue whale or whatever that thing is I saw one time when I Googled it. Like as I was saying, guys, the the prime briskets, guys, I did not inject. I when I first started smoking, I never injected my select briskets or my choice briskets. And I obviously, if I'm going to compete, I'll inject my briskets. But I want to see if the prime is what it is, what everybody says it is, without injecting. Obviously, if it's moist and juicy, I'll inject that. That's only going to make it a lot more juicier. Cheap hit. Thanks there, Chef Johnny. Yeah, man, that cheap old pit back there, man. Check that thing out. You know, I had to Joe and Joe's barbecue. Just the steak cuts. Yeah, you know, chicken fried. Yeah, Mike. I had to buy a car cover to cover that thing. I think I bought it off an old Nissan car cover. I still haven't put it on there, but it is a car cover. It's the only thing that I found big enough to be able to cover that thing. But what were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about the inspectors inspecting the briskets. You know, I've often thought about that. Do the inspectors? I mean, what if that inspector's in a bad mood and he calls primes selects, and then, or vice versa? You know, what if? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if anybody that's in the butcher business or the USDA business that could answer that question. But I'd like to know how they inspect it. I mean, do they inspect one beef and say, hey, all your entire cattle is prime, or this entire cattle is choice? Or do they actually inspect the meat, the marbling? There's a lot of fat in the prime. You can overcook it pretty quick. Okay. Yeah, my point, Chef Johnny, I'll show you. Go big or go home. You Texas guys know how to do it right. Yeah. Chef Johnny, I've got my point. I don't know if you can make that out. So my firebox is right here. And this is the right side door, and I've got that completely vacant right now. So the points are right there, right in the middle of the smoker. And I wanted to obviously protect the flat. And it's obviously going to get hot on that upper left corner there. I know that's a hot spot too. It's hotter closer to the exhaust too. But so I've got my point close to the firebox. They grade the entire carcass. Lighting, not lighting. Oh, lighting, not lightning. Yeah. Yeah, I did this myself. I bought those lights from Sam's and hung them myself. I put this what do they call that? Lattice as well. I was getting too much sun coming in on the bottom of my pergola here, so I put that in there, and I put the wood on the bottom just to keep the wind from busting it up. But yeah, guys, it's gonna be a long night for me. I think we're gonna put up our Christmas tree tonight, and I'll be cooking this brisket. I put it in at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, so let's see, at 5 in the morning it'll be 12 hours. So this will be ready probably by 8 o'clock in the morning or so, if everything works out fine. So it'll be a long cook, but I enjoy it. You know, this pit is very, very consistent. I don't have to use a whole lot of wood to keep the fire going. Sometimes the points get too soft, and I can't slice them. They cook a little different. Yeah, Chef Johnny, that's very true. Especially that point part, the top of it, that's right above the flat. But you know what? I love that for me. I know you have a food trailer, but I love those burnt pieces. Somebody asked how hot I cook. Guys, I started this cook off at 340, and I'm lowering the temperature now. I'm gonna cook it at the rest of the way. So it's been an hour and 40 minutes. I started off at 340. I'm down to 300. I like what happens to the brisket. I like what happens to the briskets when you put them in a hot smoker. You'll especially see it when you cook in a drum. The brisket kind of swells up, and to me, putting it in a hot cooker or smoker, it kind of seals the outside and sears it. So it inflates the inside. The juices inside the briskets get so hot that it wants to inflate and they can't come out. So that's what I wanted to do with this, and I'll see in about 20 minutes, see how the briskets look. But so 340 for the first hour. I'm down to 300 right now. And I just closed my intake a little bit, so I want to get it down to 275 and leave it at that. Yeah, thank you for that, Chef Johnny. Appreciate that. Mike, if you're still in here, you know, we talked about that camera, and I went to Best Buy to look at that one that I told you they were going to have on a Black Friday sale. And I guess what do they call them? Mirrorless cameras, I guess. There you are. I guess the mirrorless cameras are the way to go. I don't know. I'm kind of up in the air. I'd have to get a man, it's going to be an expense. I know that if I change my camera, but I want to change my camera because right now I'm using a GoPro camera to do all of my videos. And editing's not that bad, but the GoPro camera that I have, I can't connect a mic to it. Mike, I know that you use a microphone, and it sounds nice and clear, and I like that. My GoPro got a lot of echo in the summertime when the AC kicks on, because I have an AC. Well, there's my roof, but I have an AC on the second story and one on the first story, and I can hear the vibration from the AC unit on the island where I put my GoPro. So I want to get rid of that. So I need a tripod, I need a mic, So I don't know. I want to make the right decision, do it once and do it right, I guess. But I guess those mirrorless cameras are the way to go. Yeah, they had a M60, I believe, Mike. Um, the who was it? A guy from Geek Squad, I guess, at Best Buy was talking to me about it and said that that M50 is a nice camera, and I told him what I was going to use it for and stuff, and he recommended that one. Um, Battery life or new AC. I can't. You can't hear it in the house. Sony A630 with a DSL and is highly recommended by top camera people. Yeah, I guess they call it DSLR, is what they call those cameras. And I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna get, but I need to hurry up and make my decision because if I can get that camera that's normally $799 for $399 tomorrow, which is pretty expensive still, but heck, if it does the job. I mean, I can take pictures of it, pictures with it. I think the M60 mic it had a setting for pictures of food. I guess close-up shots, which is pretty cool. Like for a thumbnail, would come out super nice and clear. And I really like that. So, but I need to hurry up and make my decision. I guess I have till tomorrow at 5 p.m. to figure out if I'm going to get that one or not. So we'll see. But you guys cooking Thanksgiving dinner, or you guys going over to the in-laws, or what are you guys doing tomorrow? Anybody cooking tonight? Booger got a Canon 80D and loves it. Mark Michaela from Artesia, what's going on, buddy? You're not too far away. You can probably smell the smoke that's coming out of my stack right now. Yeah, Chef Johnny. Yeah, that's expensive, man. But you know what? I'm the type of guy that likes to buy. Oh, okay, Russ. That's a great idea. I'm afraid of heights, Russ. So I don't even climb my own roof, man. It's 2 stories high. I live in a tri-level home, and I won't get up there. Oh, nice, Raul. Raul, that Cosmos Dirty Bird is amazing, dude. The Dirty Bird Hot is even better. You guys know that I am sponsored by Victory Lane Barbecue. Um, but I'm not afraid to say that that Cosmos Q is. I've used the Cosmos Q and I still use it. In fact, I'm using some Cosmos Q brisket bump on these briskets that I got in tonight. I'll actually drop that in probably at midnight. I'll put the brisket mop. Freaking bugs. 6 birds and 2 hams in the morning. Oh, nice. Hey, Johnny, I was going to ask you. I know that you said you had a barbecue trailer. Hey, Luis, thanks, man. I can't wait for that. But Chef Johnny, you said that you have a. I know you're into a lot. I think you teach culinary arts, which is awesome, and you have this channel, and you do a good job with that. And I think you said that you had a barbecue trailer. I didn't know that until recently. So when you cook on your barbecue trailer, do you have a big offset smoker that you prepare your barbecue in, or how do you do that? Both Dirty Birds. Yeah. Yeah, the Dirty Bird hot. The Dirty Bird by itself. Uh, I smoked a couple of turkeys last week, I think, and I used Dirty Bird on one, and that was amazing. Yeah, on these briskets that I got tonight, I'm using the garlic jalapeno seasonal from Victory Lane and their beef rub. That tastes really, really good. It's got a good garlicky flavor. Okay, use a Pitmaker barbecue vault. We have 2 on the trailer. Oh, so is your trailer? I guess is it open in the back, or do you have your stack going out the roof or the side or something? Pork pachanga. You know, Daniel, I've seen those pork pachangas, but I've never made them. That's where they run a skewer through the meat or something, right? Yeah, Luis, that garlic jalapeno, that's my base for a lot of things. Heck, I've even used that on eggs. Um, that's some good stuff for sure. But yeah, Chef Johnny, my all right, Smoking Joe. See you, man. Have a good night. But Chef Johnny, my dream is to my trailer's a 26-foot, 16-foot kitchen and a 10-inch barbecue porch. Man, that's nice, Chef Johnny. I'm gonna have to send you my phone number. I think I found you on Instagram. I think I just friended you on Instagram. I'll send you my phone number so you can text me some pictures of what you got there, the trailer, if you don't mind. But hey, Mr. Mega Fred, happy Thanksgiving to you, buddy. Rock on. So, Chef Johnny, I want to get into competitive cooking a lot. Oh, pork pachanga rub is awesome on ribs and poultry. Awesome. So, I got bit by the competition bug a while back, and I entered a competition here in El Paso and did really good on that. There's a long story behind that. There's some pics of the video. Okay. So I've got a travel trailer, that one right there, and I'm looking at trading it in. I went and looked at a toy hauler. It's got a garage door in the back, and I really liked it. We're trying to work on the price. My other option is to sell that travel trailer. It's a 28-foot travel trailer, um, and maybe get a trailer like Chef Johnny, like something like that, what you have. But it would have to have a sleeper, obviously, because some of these competitions, they're quite a ways from El Paso. So I'd be traveling. I need somewhere to sleep, obviously. So I would need a sleeper, a kitchen, and then the door in the back to unload. Veronica, Bo Hank, how you doing, buddy? But Veronica the smoker, my El Rey is pretty large. Let me show you guys a picture. So I thought I had a big smoker when I got the Bone Daddies in the Dallas area a few years ago and thought it was pretty cool. But there's my Yoder YS640. William, happy Thanksgiving, buddy, from Cal City, California. Can't wait to use that garlic jalapeno. Nice, man. So, guys, I thought that YS640 was a giant smoker at one point in my life. And, I mean, look at how it compares to this thing. This is like an S10 truck, or maybe what do they call the small Hummers, the H3s? So, yeah, so this is the travel trailer, or the toy hauler. This would be going in the back of it. So I need about 6.5 feet of clearance on the garage door for the stack, so I don't have to take it off. And it'd have to be pretty big. In Uvalde, Texas, on December 8th and 9th. I'm gonna have to look that up, Daniel. I'm gonna definitely have to look that one up, buddy. Joe's Barbecue House, welcome. So guys, that's my plan, is to get me a travel trailer or a toy hauler, or a trailer. Mo's Black Gold Barbecue. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for subbing, Mo. I saw that you just subbed. I think it was yesterday. Awesome. Luis, happy Thanksgiving, buddy. So, guys, that's my plan. That's my goal, is to get a toy hauler so I can haul my smoker to competitions all over Texas and New Mexico. I might go to one in Denver with my buddy Chris. He invited me to go up there with him, and I'm debating if I'm going to do that one or not. But Chris and I cook very well together. Um, so yeah, Chef Johnny, it's either some I can picture the trailer setup that you have, your cooking trailer. Da Bomb Smokes. Guys, if you guys aren't subbed to the Bomb Smokes, um, John, I think that's your name, right? Um, nice. Very nice. But the Bomb Smokes has a great channel, guys. Dave, there you are. Uh, he cooks really good, has good energy. I love watching his videos. A lot of guys, I'm sure a lot of you guys in this chat have channels. Sub each other. It helps. He definitely runs a good channel and has good energy. He's kind of funny, you know, full of energy. Wish I had that energy when I'm recording. Sometimes I'm too serious, I guess. But yeah, there's a lot of you guys that have a great channel. Mike, man, he runs an amazing channel. Nice, and his cameras, his videos and pictures come out really nice. The food that he cooks is amazing, guys. Mike, I heard last night on the chat that you used to be a cook. That's awesome. Are you attending Arnie Tech's Barbie competition class next month? No, Daniel. I'm actually trying to get Arnie Tex to come out to El Paso. Oh man, it's a good thing I looked at my temperature. I'm running a little hot. Good luck in your future comps. Happy Thanksgiving, William. So let me show you guys. See if you guys can see the intake. Oh no, man, it's dark out here. But I'm just gonna shut it down a little bit because I'm running a little hot. That's my owl up there. Try to keep the pigeons off my stuff. I put 2 small splits of wood in my pit, and I think I should have only put 1. That's why I'm running a little hot. Let me open the doors up here because I'm running a little too hot. Yeah, guys, you know, the part of the fun of smoking is being out here next to your smoker, and they have attitudes just like we do. And you got to watch them, man. They can be temperamental. They can, and you have to learn your. Mo, I'm using oak wood, buddy. I usually smoke with mesquite. In fact, I have some mesquite, so I will drop a couple of splits of mesquite just to get that mesquite flavor on it. But oak is, I just started cooking with oak wood, and man, it's got a good flavor. The rubs that I'm using, guys, again, are old cargo trailer. Ambient temperature right now is probably, I mean, I'm standing next to the smoker, so I'm nice and warm. But I think we're probably 45 to 50 degrees right now. We'll drop into the 30s tonight. Bo, yes, I am smoking a turkey. I'm smoking a turkey in my Gateway drum. Mega Fred, rock on, brother. Thanks for coming in. Be safe out there, man. I've seen a lot of the pictures you're posting. God bless you guys, and hope he's watching over you guys, man. It's a tough deal to see that happening in California for sure. But thanks for coming in, buddy. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I've never cooked on Veronica when it's this cold outside. John Lopez, happy Thanksgiving. Shouts out to my wife. John Lopez, are you John Lopez from Albuquerque? Or are you another John Lopez? Yeah, so it's gonna get cold out tonight, but 12-foot long, 6x6 wide. I think it could make it work for comps. Nice. But the firebox on my smoker, guys, it's double insulated all the way around, so it doesn't use a whole lot of wood. But I know it's going to be cold, so the chamber itself, that's not double insulated, and I'm sure a lot of the heat's going to go off of the smoker. So I usually put about 1 split every hour. The Bomb Smoker is cold in North Carolina. Yeah. That's cold. El Paso doesn't usually get that cold, but it's been cold. It was actually a nice day today. I was in Amarillo 2 weekends ago, and it snowed 6 inches. Wow. But yeah, Chef Johnny, man, I'm gonna have to check out your trailer one of these days. I'd like to drive up there to Texas. Check that. I think you said you were outside of San Antonio somewhere, right? Let me see the temperature on my smoker here. Oh yeah, it's coming down a little bit more. The chill factor was 12. Wow. Man, I am running super hot. What's the deal here? Got the intakes damn near shut. 25 miles south of San Antonio. Okay. Yeah, that fire is roaring, so I'm going to close the intakes down even more. There, that ought to fix you. Wish I was in your shoes. Smoking in the cold is great. Yeah, it's going to suck when I wake up tonight. I usually sleep an hour, come out, drop a split of wood in, and then go back to sleep for another hour. And if it's a big split, I'll sleep for an hour and 15 minutes. What size bird? I've got a 16 pound, yes, a 16 and an 18 pound bird, but I think I'm going to do my 16 in my gateway drum tomorrow. I'm going to spatchcock that, and I'm sure it's going to come out amazing. That's the fun of smoking, tending your fire. It is, Mo. It really is. You know, you have to like this stuff, especially if you're going to have an offset smoker like I do. Yeah, Chef Johnny, about an hour, every hour. Pecan wood. Yeah, Daniel, in my area, pecan wood is everywhere. And I was going to buy pecan wood, but I found this oak at a good price. 68 hours, somebody said on my turkey, I guess you're talking about. I'm going to cook or smoke that at 275. Da Bomb Smokes. 275. It's not going to take that long. I think maybe 3.5, 4 hours, maybe. Especially in the drum smoker, because the heat is right under the turkey. It took 5 or 6 hours in this thing. My turkey did, for some crazy reason. Smoking on the Pecos in Artesia. Okay, so Mark, there's a story behind that one. We were going to go to Smoking on the Pecos last year, and the weather was horrible. And we were planning a competition here in El Paso, so we had a meeting that day, and we decided not to go. In fact, a buddy of ours that we met at a competition was at the competition in Artesia, and he came home because it was extremely windy and dusty. So you cook yours at 300? Nice. Hey, Chef Johnny, now that I've got you, since I know there's a lot of people in here with experience, but I know you've got a lot more experience with a big offset. I'm going to turn my camera on so you can see what I'm talking about, and I'd appreciate if you could help me here. So I cooked my turkeys. Actually, it was on this side. So I put my turkeys right where the briskets are at. I had one there and one closest to the exhaust. So the problem I had is the breast were done a lot faster than the thighs were. And my theory is that because my fire pit, see the fire where it comes out there? So the smoke comes out, the heat comes out, goes on the top of the smoker. You know, so it goes from the firebox right here, comes out around here, and then it goes up. And it goes all the way up, and then the exhaust is right here. Actually, you can see it there. So that's where the exhaust starts to come out, a little bit below the halfway point. So my problem was that the thighs really never came up to temperature. And my theory behind it is that because the majority of the heat is, let's just call it halfway in my smoker. Let's say that the majority of the heat is up here somewhere. So the thighs really never get hot down here. I mean, I don't have that problem with my briskets, and it's good because I'm cooking with the fat side up. But on my turkeys that I smoked last week, it took a long time. I had to overcook the breast just to get the thighs to come up to temperature. So because I've got the firebox here, maybe somebody else in the chat can answer, maybe Chef Johnny, you have the answer. So how do I eliminate that? Turn the butt to the heat. Oh man, you got to be kidding me. I guess I could have done that. It would be a beast. Nice. That'll be nice to see. So yeah, Chef Johnny, I think that's the answer. So the other thing that I was thinking of, Chef Johnny, I've got, see this rack up here? That angle iron? So I've got a rack, which is that one right there, that slides into that. What I was thinking was building or putting a rack to sit on top of my grates to set the turkeys up. You know, to sit, build a rack to sit the turkey up a little bit higher so that the bottom of the turkey is not on the grate, so it's actually sitting up here somewhere. And I think that would help too. But yeah, Chef Johnny, I think I should have done that, dude. I think I should have put the butt towards the firebox. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Appreciate that. I'm gonna have to try that. You know, I've got 2 turkeys. I might do that to one of them tomorrow and see if that helps. But my I had to bring the temperature up in my breast quite a bit so it was like 167 before my thighs were at 160, which I think it's a little overcooked on the breast. Yeah, butt towards fire. I don't know why I didn't think of that. This is my first time smoking turkeys in this thing. I've cooked or smoked turkeys in my Yoda right there, and it comes out amazing. But I'm going to spatchcock my turkey tomorrow. But yes, next time, Chef Johnny, I think I'm going to put the butt towards the fire and see if that helps. Cruces in the house. Nice, Josie. Josie Chambers. I got a fan in Las Cruces. Yeah, Las Cruces is really close to El Paso, maybe 30, 40 minutes away. If your thighs get hotter... Yeah, I agree. I mean, I would hate to cook a turkey with the breast down. That'd be one. Maybe I can build a contraption, maybe like a maybe like a swing for the turkey where I can rotate it. Man, don't give me any ideas because my mind is spinning right now. I could definitely put a rotisserie in this thing if I wanted to. But I will try that next time. So Josie, how'd you hear about my channel? Did I run into you? Do I know you, or did I yeah. Or how'd you hear about my channel? It's nice to have a fan here in El Paso or in Las Cruces too. Scared the heck out of me. It's my neighbor moving some stuff in her yard. Man, it's nice and warm by my pit here. Oh, nice. Lubbock, Texas. Hector Hernandez. Awesome, man. The bomb smokes. All right, buddy. Happy Thanksgiving, man. Thanks for stopping by. But Josie, that's awesome. That's awesome you found me. Good to have you. Yeah, Cosmos has the same smoker I do, but his is a little bit smaller. Just a wee bit smaller. And I actually, when I saw Cosmo's video, when he just got his El Rey smoker, and I think his is the same color if I'm not mistaken. It's black and silver too. I know it's black for sure. I think his might be all black. But when I got my, or Cosmo came out with his video, I was like, man, look at that smoker. And I had my sights set on getting that smoker. I would take nothing less than that smoker because I love the look of it. So I started looking into El Rey Smokers, and the this pit was actually the owner of El Rey Smokers. This was his personal pit that he had just built and cooked on it once, I think. Um, and he made me a good deal, and I went to Fort Worth to pick it up. Raul Flores. Um, Poultry, I like to keep it at 275. So whether I'm cooking chicken or turkey, 275. Uh, if you're asking about the Yoder, you probably have a Yoder. You know that the bottom shelf gets really hot. So I spatchcock my turkey and put it on the top shelf. That's the only way it's going to fit in there. So I spatchcock it, put it on the top shelf, just on the directly on the rack. But I just bought these pizza sheets, these round pizza sheets, and they're probably 24 inches wide or 22 inches wide, something like that, 20. And a spatchcock turkey will fit perfectly on that pizza sheet, and just slide it in the top rack if you're going to spatchcock it. But yeah, top rack, if you're going to do it on the bottom rack, lower the temperature on your smoker, probably 250, so you don't burn up the bottom of the thighs or anything like that. Put it at 250, you're going to be good to go. Yeah, Daniel, one of the things that I love when I go to these barbecue competitions is checking everybody's pit out. And I've seen some amazing stuff, man. Um, God, there's some really nice trailers out there. And I don't know all these people. I mean, I was fortunate enough to meet Arnie Tex, which is a great guy, great personality, very humble, and he lends himself to you. I mean, he'll say hi to you and everything, and share some beers. Speaking of beer, I need a sip. Actually, Arnie Tex introduced me to this beer, Lone Star beer, which is amazing, guys. I had a couple of beers with him and James from MM and Claim 'em, my buddy Chris, and Arnie's wife, and Richard. Uh, you always cut yours in half unless someone wants a whole bird for appearance. Yeah, Chef Johnny, once you do that, that's the way to go. But yeah, those trailers are nice. And Chef Johnny, back to your comment there. Spatchcocking a turkey allows you to rub the inside cavity. So, the rub and stuff, you can really pile up that rub on the inside and it'll penetrate up into the meat. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. So I'm going to inject my turkeys tomorrow, and I'm going to rub the outside and the inside of it as well. I'm still not sure which rubs I'm going to use. But guys, I'm coming up on 44 minutes in the chat. Just wanted to get on real quick, see what you guys were up to. There's a lot of people going live tonight. But thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching. You guys have an awesome Thanksgiving. Without that breastbone and backbone. Yeah. Yes, sir. Chef Johnny, I'll have to send you my number, buddy, so you can text me those pictures. But thanks for tuning in. You guys have an awesome Thanksgiving. Look out for some of my videos that I'll be loading. I'll be loading up one tonight or tomorrow morning on how to backyard barbecue brisket, how to prep it, how to trim it, really. But thanks for coming in, guys. You guys have an awesome Thanksgiving. We will see you guys later. Peace out. See ya.